What is up, collectors? What is up? Hi, what's up, YouTube? This is KooLNerdz Lounge. Um, and we are here, of course. Fatal's in the background because Fatal is at a certain event. But me and DJ Herc are here, you know. I don't know if the rest of the crew is joining us, but we are here. And we're gonna get this party started off right.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Are you there? Hey, Herc, you like freezing up.
All right, give me 1 sec.
All right. I'm happy that you guys are joining us today. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're going to be talking about some very important topic today. And we're going to go ahead and talk about that topic, which is, hold on for a second. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm hearing like an echo, fellas. You know, our topic is going to be what drives the statue and toy market most. That's going to be our main topic today. Unfortunately, I don't have access. Well, I have access to a computer, but I don't have access to a computer, if that makes sense, because of the fact I wasn't able to log in on time and all that. So as far as with the laptop and all that. So we're just going to be speaking on it and, you know, on what drives, you know, the statue and toy market, you know, in the community, what drives it most, you know. So DJ Herc, since we here, how you doing, brother? God bless. How's everything? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Not yet. Okay. DJ Herc is still fixing up his mic. Okay, so, you know, now what we mean by this topic is basically like, what do you think drives it the most? You know, like, you know, me and my own personal experience, from what I see, it's like anything. It has to deal with a lot of hype. You know, a lot of hype always drives any company or toy company, statue company. It'll drive the ambition. You know, I mean, but it's like I've heard before through certain outlets and all that. It's like, you know, the hype really, it's a true statement. I heard it from a certain YouTuber. The hype moves in mysterious ways, and that's a fact. You know, because it could be just like you have a pair of gym shoes, and you know, the trend will hype up just like a Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? It'll get so hyped up that it's like, you know, it just drives it. To me personally, what drives like for statues and all that, I think, in my opinion, would be like cinematic movies. That cinematic movies to me will be driving up the hype. You know what I'm saying? Which would draw the attention over. You know, I mean, for based on the comics, you know. So I guess you could say cinematic movies with comics, because as we all know, what drove up the hype about Batman Who Laughs, that whole comic hit on a different level. That whole series, the storyline of the Batman Who Laughs, of the Dark Knight's Metal, that hype got so big in the comic industry, even through CGC and through raw comics of purchasing. It drove the hype towards toy line, statue line, you know, even art prints. It just blew up, you know. For example, as you can see, I have the Batman Who Laughs, and that piece is sold out. The Prime One Studios Batman Who Laughs has sold out. You got it? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Cool.
I can hear you.
So go ahead.
So,
Finish.
okay. And you know, I would just say, you know, I would say for me, it would be cinematic movies and comics. That for me, it drives the hype for statue and toy companies for that market, that specific market. What about you? What you think,
I
DJ Hurt?
think, it's driven by money. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's driven by money, which is why you have so many different costumes and so many different, you know, vehicles and accessories. You know, so that, you know, like, how many Jokers can you really do? But once you get the Bat Who Laughs, it's a whole different twist on the thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
they do those things for the sole purpose of making money. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, if you was to buy Wolverine, you got the initial, you got the initial X-Men movie Wolverine with the black leather, right?
Okay.
Then you got
Okay.
Wolverine with the yellow and black. Then you got
Okay.
the Wolverine brown and tan. So I mean, companies are smart. They know if you got a good character that people love, they're going to make it. They're going to make it, which is one of the reasons why, you know, you have a lot of characters that no one's done anything for because they don't feel there's a market for them. You know what I mean? Like how, you know, Dr.
Correct.
Rashid has been begging for a blade for the longest. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And we finally get one. I can almost guarantee, like, and as soon as people start seeing it selling, they're gonna jump on the bandwagon and start doing the same thing themselves. So the money is,
Correct.
I mean, the market by the end of the day is driven by money. Period.
Right. Right. I agree. I agree in and what you're saying. What you're saying.
All right. So
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with entirely. Like it's just like this. Like the X-Men 97. We all know that series is kicking up. I got to catch up bad because I'm only like I think 5 or 6 episodes in, bro. So I'm really behind. But
Look,
just like the hype of it now, Mondo, which you seen at C2E2 when you were there. Now Mondo's 1/6 scale figures, the Jubilee, the Gambit, the Wolverine. Now, when it was at certain marketplaces, now that's selling out. Then you're starting to see like at the shows like at C2E2, the original voice actors are coming to the show. So if you guys ever go to one of the cons and they're there, I suggest you get on that because or bring your best X-Men comics to get signed and get them authenticated. But yeah, that's happening. Even for I would say the Marvel Hasbro toy line, their 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 toy line is skyrocketing. And then we already see that Hot Toys hooked up with Hono Toys, and they already came out with a Wolverine, and they just came out with the Magneto. So the hype is real in that regard. So it's it. I guess it's not just movies; it is animated series and all that. It's like it's a real tough question. Like when Fatal had brought it on, when he brought about that topic, he's like, it's exactly what drives it. What do you think drives the market and all that? I was like, man, but I'm like, it's, and I'm thinking to myself, like, it's a various amount of things. It can't just be like for me, like you said, it's the money. At the end, it is the money because money, money always is going to be the main topic about everything, and people are going to spend the money for the marketing to be able to go ahead and purchase, whatever is out there, whatever's the new hot, how can I say, the new hot easy hype. You know what I'm saying? So but I guess, like with the animated series, it's gonna blow up. Then there's a lot of rumors, like what you said about the Blade. The Blade is definitely like I think with so much put off of who's gonna play Blade, Mahershala Ali, if he's gonna do it. There's like, well, they're either gonna do it or not gonna do it. It's a whole stipulation, and then it's like it that's a sticky situation in itself, and I'm pretty sure you heard a lot about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's I would say that will mainly be it. Like to me, I think that will be it. I'm and just to let you know, I would have had pictures, man, but it's just off of my wife's laptop. I couldn't log in and all that, and then I couldn't be able to send it to the email there. So that's the only thing. Or else I would have been put up pictures. But hopefully by the next show, I'll be able to have that set up for that way we could do it and show you guys out there what we're talking about and all that. But
okay,
yeah, so
I mean, as far as the statue industry goes, I mean, number one, they know people are going to buy this stuff, and they
right.
also know how to drive up the price. Like I remember when y'all was trying to explain to me ES, and I'm like, okay, I hear you, but it still don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand if you made a certain number
Mm-hmm.
of a statue, you get like you made 300 and that's it. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can see that being a very valuable piece. There's only 300 made in the world. But other than
Right.
that, you know what I mean? Like what causes you the ES to go high, go low, whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that stuff the companies control. They control that. They can say, all right, well, the ES is going to be this or the ES is going to be that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, what have you, just for the sole purpose of driving up the price. But so at the end of the day, it is all about money.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like I'm trying to think of a particular statue that so I remember when there was no bishop, right? There was no bishop.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm a toy guy, right? So
Okay.
I want to say it was Hot Toys. I want to say, that I
Mm-hmm.
pre-ordered a Bishop from.
It was it's a Mesco 112.
That's what it was. It was a Mesco. It was a
Mesco
Mesco.
112. Yeah, I remember, brother. I got you.
Because it was only one, I pre-ordered it. Then over a year later, I forgot I pre-ordered it and everything. I was like, okay, you ready? You can have it now. $90 more. And I looked at it. I don't even like it no more. I don't want it. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I liked it back then because it was like the only one out. But since then, other stuff has came out. So I'm just like, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what? Just cancel my pre-order because I don't want it. So they could have cleaned up on that. They really could have cleaned up on that.
Correct. Mesco could have cleaned up on that. That you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, because I noticed that an example, speaking on that to stay with you on that, and it's no offense to Sideshow, because certain companies they use, because Sideshow we know is a company that sells all types of products. They'll sell Iron Studios, they sell Prime One, they sell their own statues, they sell their own figures, along with third party companies like Hot Toys, Fig 030. So I had the Mondo He-Man, which we talked about. I said I got the Mondo He-Man coming through Sideshow, but then they kept on delaying it, dude. And this just happened recently, where because they've been delaying it for the past couple of months, and they've been sending me emails saying, hey, this item has been delayed, blah blah blah, this item has been delayed. And this happened 4 different times, DJ. It happened 4 different times, and I was like, okay, you know what? And I looked on Mondo's website, and they got it right there, add to cart and ship it, the same exact one. So I said, you know what? I'm going to cancel this order. And then because it's delayed, that's their policy. If an item is delayed and you got the email and an item is delayed, they refund you your NRD. They cancel your appointment. Hold on for a second. Hold on. All right, my bad. Alexa talking over here. So they refund you your NRD, which is your non-refundable deposit, and they refund you all your money back to you. Plus, if you had any Sideshow rewards that you used on that, they refund you that back to your account. So, with that being said, I canceled it, got all my money back, went to Mondo, and then it was sold out on Mondo, which was really weird to me. And then I put in, okay, when this item is in stock, let me know. You click the little box. The next day, DJ Herc, bruh, they send me an email saying, oh, this item is available. I'm like, what? So I got it off of Mondo, and then it's already on its way. It's being shipped to me. It'll probably arrive later on this week. But that's the whole point. Because then, like you said, you could get tired and be like, man, why hasn't this arrived already? And this is the thing. It's not like it's a statue that's coming overseas. It's from Mesco. And we all know that Mesco 112, because I have plenty of them to the right of me in the DTOF. I have plenty of them, and they're a company based out of New York. So it's like, why was there a delay, this and that? And I understand prototypes, this and that. Maybe they had issues. I don't know. But like for me, it's like, if you delay something so much, a person can just get tired, be like, man, I'm just going to use that elsewhere. And I know that's happened to Fatal. Fatal has had many issues where he's had statues that he had on pre-order, and he's like, and it's been paid off. And I know this for a fact. He's had statues paid off, bruh. And they've been delayed, and no offense to whomever it is, whether it's spec fiction or XYZ, because I know it doesn't happen with Collector Zone. Shout out to Collector Zone and Marcos out there, because Marcos always lets you know ahead of time, hey bro, if you're gonna get this certain item, he lets the customer know. He say, if you're gonna get this item, I'm letting you know it's gonna take a while to arrive to your house. Or he'll be like, yes, we have it in stock, we're gonna get it to you right away. He always lets you know up front. But certain companies, due to the shipping or what have you, it gets delayed or it gets pushed back. And there are times where he's like, man, you know what, just cancel my order. And I've seen him do it multiple times where he's canceled certain orders to look to a different avenue to be able to get that specific item, or he uses that money or the monies in a different venue. But it's a slippery slope when that happens, because then it's like you're into this, you're in that trend, right? Like the X-Men. Okay, I need this figure, I need that figure, and then you're waiting all that time, and then suddenly they let you know a year later, and you're like, you're burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Because you wanted the hype right there and then. And it's funny because certain people that I've seen had that figure in hand way ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Thank goodness I didn't have to deal with that through Mezco, but there have been issues where I've seen it via YouTube or with other collectors that I associate with. They've had that issue, man. So I totally understand where you're coming from, man. Because honestly, I was going to take the monies and use it to pay off another figure that I have on pre-order. But I was like, you know what? Nah, let me just cancel it. I'll get my money back. They refunded me my money in about three days, and then I went ahead and purchased it through Mondo themselves. So hopefully it'll get here by the end of the week. But I totally understand what you're saying, because that I'm on that hype thing because of all the figures that I got. You already seen all the figures that I got at Mondo through C2E2. But yeah, man. But the hype is real about that. Go ahead, as you were saying.
I mean, but think about their model. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what they'll do, they'll tease you with something, and so you need to pre-order it now, right? And if this figure or a piece or a statue doesn't come out till over a year later, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got your deposit. So even if you don't want it anymore, they keep that deposit because they know they have somebody's gonna buy it. You know what I mean? So they do that. Some of that stuff I ain't gonna say some of it. All of it is done intentionally with the sole purpose of trying to lure folks in who want it, but a year has passed and something may have happened. They might not be in the same financial situation, or maybe we just don't want it no more. Whatever your deposit was, they keep that.
Right.
That's they. And all they're gonna do is turn it right back around and sell it again. So that's what I don't like. I kind of figure if you don't have this out by a certain time, I need to get the deposit back also if I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's one reason I really haven't been dealing with Sideshow like that, because I had like 3 pieces that I had put deposit downs for.
Mm-hmm.
Like a year later, I'm just like, wait a minute. This thing came out yet? Yeah, just cancel my order, man. Just cancel it. Forget it. I don't want it no more. But they kept that deposit.
Okay. So real quick, I know it's kind of late for it, or we already 24 minutes in, but let's give a shout out to the people out here. So definitely, we got Chicago Dark Side. So shout out to Chicago Dark Side. Thank you so much for joining us. Critical Mass, what is up? What is up? What is up? We are, of course, Fatal the Collector. He's out here, you know what I'm saying? And he's, as he stated before, he said he's at a candlelight vigil. So he already put that out there. So he is at a candlelight vigil. Of course, you, the man, the myth, the legend, DJ Herc.
Yes, I am
And
a
then
man. I am a myth. I'm also a legend.
let's go. We got Jesse Hernandez. Also, we have Edwin Diaz. What's up, Edwin Diaz? We also have, here we go. We have Ledge. Thank you, Ledge, for joining us too. And Keis's World Collectibles. What's up? Shout out to you.
I see Figure Kong just walked in the door. What's going on with you, brother?
Figure Con. Let's go. Let's go. And then we also got CAB in the house. So yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you. So we if you have joined us late, we are talking about what drives the market for what drives statue and toy market. Is it movies? Is it cartoons? This and that. So we're tapping into that. Like what would drive a market as far as movies? Like what would make the toy? You collect action figures, so do I. You know that. So what would drive the market for the toy industry? And let's break it down. Let's go to movies. Like what would?
So right now, what the toy market is literally driven. Like all you need is a movie to come out. It don't even matter. It don't matter what it is. They making toys for it. And actually, there was a character from the Wolverine versus Deadpool movie that was supposed to be a secret, but I forgot what toy company put a toy out for that line.
Okay.
Totally ruined I cannot remember what character it was, but they made a toy for this. Oh no, it was McDonald's. That's who it was. McDonald's
really?
Put out a character.
That's crazy.
Yeah. McDonald's put out a character that was supposed to be a secret for that movie. I can't remember what character it was. I was literally talking about it the other day. And McDonald's put out a character, and everybody, and they was like, Marvel was kind of like, yeah, we really didn't want you to put that out yet, but okay, I guess it's gonna be right now. You know what I'm saying? But they've been that before. Between McDonald's and Lego, they have a tendency of putting stuff out. Like when Black Panther 2 came out, and no one was really sure who was going to be Black Panther. After Lego put their characters out, everybody knew it was Shuri at that point in time. Everybody who was paying attention knew that was Shuri. Yeah. Because they put that toy line out there, and it was like, okay, yeah, it's Shuri. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the toy companies can just totally destroy any surprise by putting out stuff prematurely, which I'm kind of shocked that they don't have something in their contract by. But we talking about McDonald's versus Disney. So what is Disney going to do to McDonald's? McDonald's is
right, and
well, so is Disney, but yeah.
Well, it's just like this. Like McDonald's, I think didn't they leak like they for Shuri and Wakanda Forever when they did that. Yeah. They leaked also Namor. And not a lot of people knew that. And then the Namor figure came out. But it's which I'm still shocked that Hot Toys didn't tap into that. Because that Namor figure would have been amazing, especially with the headdress and all that.
But it's kind of hard to make it's kind of hard to make an out of shape body toy. It's not hard,
Well, what did you? What? DJ Herc has a special name for the way Namor's body looked in the movie.
Bad body Namor, boy.
Hey, I didn't think he looked that bad, but I expected him to be more cut.
Something. Yeah. That dude looked like he was quarter pounders for the last month before that movie came out.
I do think he's a good actor, but because I've seen it, because he worked in The Purge. Remember, he worked in The Purge, and he's a phenomenal actor. But I just think that with the whole situation, like Yeah, but it plus it all depends on where. I mean, what did it say that certain actors get certain perks? You know, I mean, we all know this for a fact. There are certain actors that actually they they take that steroid pop. You know that.
Yeah, I
You know
know.
they
I
don't
know.
they don't
Like
naturally they don't
The
naturally.
Rock is definitely The Rock is definitely on steroids.
Say it again.
Yeah, like how you bigger at 55 than you were at 30? That dude is popping. He popping everything he can, everything
And
he
we
can.
seen
Yeah,
him when he was Rocky Maivia. Remember that?
yeah.
When he had that he had the kid and play hairstyle.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, I
And you
remember
know,
that.
I'll give Rock his props. Like he did get kind of big, but like you don't get that bigger and cut the older you. Yeah, I just hey, bro, it's a lot of testosterone injecting. I don't care what you say.
Facts. But you know, it's just like this. Okay, let's look at it this way. Now, there is hype over what's that new Star Wars game that is coming out? That has come out. The Star Wars the Jedi game with Cal Kestis, but the second iteration of it. It just came out earlier this year.
I
Jedi.
I still got the last version of the Xbox, bro. So you know what I'm saying.
Well,
I ain't
they
even
came out with Jedi Survivor. That's what it was. So it's Cal Kestis. Now they with this whole Hot Toys thing that they came out, they got a big thing that they came out with. I don't know if you've seen it over there. They had a con in Tokyo, Japan. Of course, that's where Hot Toys is at. Where they came out with the Dark Side. So they came out with all the Dark Side figures. No one knows. They already came out with an artisan. Well, that's the thing. I haven't seen. It would behoove them to do it because they already came out with Star Killer from the Force Unleashed games,
right.
and then they came out and that's a day one pre-order. I got that sucker. You know me. I'm all about that. And then they came out with a Darth Revan, which they never have come out with a Darth Revan. So they came out with a Darth Revan in a Hot Toys figure, and that one, and it's not is the pricing of it ain't too bad. Even for the special edition one, it was like it's $270, and plus and they give you a commemorative coin, like if you or that's why it's called special edition. But I would have rather have the one that they had in Tokyo, Japan, because they gave you a red Sith color coin. The one over here in the States that we get the gold color. So, but the Star Wars thing, they did it all in sync before May the 4th hit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now I don't know if they're gonna come out. They for May the 4th or a little bit before May the 4th, they came out with the comic. Remember the old comic, Star Wars Dark Empire, where Luke was like he was on. I think he was a Sith. Right. I'm not too sure. If you guys are out there, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. But and in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called the Dark Empire Luke, and they came out with a Hot Toys figure of that, which to me, I'm not thrilled about it. It looks cool, but I already got the Mando Jedi Luke, so for me, it's not a thing. But they're hyping that up, and that came from the Dark Empire comic, and it was basically a storyline where. I think it's like a what if series. I haven't read it, so don't quote me on this, but I think it's like a what if Luke would have came to the dark side. You get what I'm saying? And he had the garbs, plus they gave him a robe like Darth Vader and all that, but it was just Luke and his face. And I think he has Sith eyes. I'm not too sure. But for me, it's like the way I'm looking at it is like now it's just the way the hype moves. Hype moves in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that X-Men line is gaining a lot of movement. You know,
So
just like the teeny. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so this was so when we was at the con,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask. I don't know if you was with me. So I passed up on a lot of X-Men figures because they were Toy Biz packaging, and I hate Toy Biz figures. I absolutely hate them.
Really? Elaborate on that. Why
Yeah.
is it that you hate it so much?
I was with Dante, and Dante was like, "No, this is the new line. It's packaged the same, but they different. Look at them." Because I literally saw that Toy Biz packaging, and I'm like, "Oh no, I don't want that garbage. It's trash." And he was like, "No, look at the pack," and I was just like, "Oh." So it was like, now I would go back to the stand and try to grab them. They was gone. I'm like, "Oh, gone." And I was so mad because I forgot what company it was, but Dante was telling me like, "Yo, that's no." He was like, "That's not Toy Biz." I'm like, "Dog, I know Toy Biz packaging when I see it." And he was like, "No, look at it for real. Look at it. That is not Toy Biz." And I'm like, "Dang, it ain't Toy Biz." Because I think it was like a storm I was trying to. It was storming somebody else I was trying to get. So I had to.
Yeah,
I
they
had to
keep.
run to the other spot, and they was like, "Yeah, man, I just sold it." I'm like, "Ah." So sometimes I hate that they market it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I hate it. Those Toy Biz action figures is made out of stupid hollow plastic. I hate them with a passion. So you know what I'm saying? Just like seeing it, I was just like, oh, it was like
Yeah, the original Toy Biz line was kind of it was really. I did like that they offered you a lot of articulation, but at that time, at the time when they had came out, they were kind of like unorthodox the way that their bodies were. You know, it was just weird.
Toy Biz was like the only company at the time that were doing the Age of Apocalypse figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
First ones to do those Age of Apocalypse figures, and I wanted those. But when I tell you, I hate those figures with a passion, bro. Like if I didn't have no toilet paper, I would use a Toy Biz action figure to wipe my tail.
Oh my god. You crazy, bro. It was
man. Like for real. And just because they marketed it like that, bro, I missed out like on 3 or 4 action figures I could have got. But just because I saw the packaging and he was immediately turned off, didn't even bother to look at him. Like, nope. Next.
Yeah. This is the thing, especially since they sold out like that. It's like what we're talking about, sticking with the same subject. Right now, Iron Studios just came out with a Deadpool Wolverine, I believe it's 1/10 scale statue. And, I don't know if you guys seen it out there in the comments, if you guys seen it. By the way, shout out to Toy Quest 101. He said, "What's up to us, Hurt?"
What's going on with the Toy Quest?
So yeah, but they came out with it, and he's carrying Deadpool, just like in that one movie scene,
right,
where he's carrying Deadpool, but he's got his mask on. So I don't know if he's going to be wearing his mask in the movie because I haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been out yet, of course. But those are things that I believe, like I'm seeing that the hype is moving with that because of the Deadpool Wolverine thing. Even the comics, like if you got the Fatal Attractions comic with that hologram on there. By the way, if any of you guys got that, you guys have that comic with the hologram out there. If you got it in the wall, send it into CGC because the hype is real on it. Because I believe Raw, you would get it for like $25. But now for CGC, it's gone upwards of $100. You know what I'm saying? You get a CGC, you're going to pay like maybe 60, $70. But if you want to pay the $100 way and just get it just like that at a 9.8, that'll be cool. But anybody has that, the hype is real for that Wolverine Fatal Attractions, and also the Fatal Attractions one with the Gambit on there, which I have. I think I have doubles of both in my collection. But the hype is real because of that Wolverine Deadpool. You know,
I want to say something else, but you haven't finished watching the series yet, so I can't talk about it.
Oh, well, you know what? This is the thing. If you want to speak on it, do your thing, because that's all me. It ain't got nothing to do with you, and it's not going to stop me from watching it anyways.
So I'm going to say this about, so here's my pros and cons about the X-Men 97 series. Number one.
Go ahead.
They're moving entirely too fast with this series. Like I can count about 6 different storylines from the comics I've seen come in the 10 episodes of this series. So I do think they're moving entirely too fast.
Pause for 1 second. You have an answer from you. You have like a statement from Jesse Hernandez. He said the Toy Biz Marvel Legends were great. You'd get a figure, a comic, a figure stand, sometimes a card, and a bath.
But the figures themselves were trash. I get what he's saying. Yeah, they would give you all of that. And you needed to have that for whatever you paid, that little janky action figure. The action figure was trash. It was trash. And the stand would literally be an X, a circle with an X in it with 1 peg. Not even 2. They give you 1 peg to stick a little hole in somebody's foot. I hated them figures. I hated them.
So let me guess, you had plenty of the Toy Biz ones.
I did. So like when I first started collecting, I literally, oh, you know what? Hold that thought. I'll be right back. What am I comparing them to? 1 second. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, do your thing. So yeah, Toy Quest 101. No, I have seen it. I only seen up to episode 5, but it's just I've been kind of like my mind has been elsewhere on so many things. Plus, I got a crap load of stuff. You know, pardon my French, but I got a load of stuff that I'm getting in. From not only from Sideshow, but I'm also from different venues because I also collect action figures too. But I have a whole slew of stuff that I have to review and all that, and I've been so like procrastinating on that. I'm sorry, guys, I have, but I do plan on getting a lot of these stuff reviewed and all that. I got plenty of Hot Toys. Plus, I spoke about it briefly. Talking about C2E2 on the last KooLNerdz house, I got a huge haul from Mondo for the 1/6 scale line, and I have to review that, including that Battle Cat. So if any of you guys haven't, if you guys are interested in the 1/6 scale, and the 1/6 scale Battle Cat is just as big. It's literally in hand just as big as a 1/6 scale, or even a close to a 1/3 scale Battle Cat that you would say you would like to perceive in a statue. I would say roughly. And if you look at it, the articulation, it's just the paint apps, the paint work that they put into it. It's just ridiculous. It looks really good. Hey, there goes Fatal. He's in the background and all that. But with that being said, yeah, as far as like anything like for me when it came down to like certain statues like Toy Biz, I didn't collect too many of the Toy Biz line and all that. Wait a minute, what did you say, Edwin Diaz? You all know that Herc still has his Toy Biz figures in his house. He probably does. Yeah, but definitely. I think for me, it's like, with this whole comparison thing, like there's a lot of movies that are coming out. I'm surprised, in all honesty, DJ Herc. I'm surprised that, and it really didn't move. I don't know if it did or didn't, but when the Godzilla Kong movie came out,
this
go ahead.
Is the Toy Biz GW Bridge.
I gotta see it.
This is the only GW Bridge anyone has ever done. Okay.
Yeah.
The knees move, but the elbows don't. No articulation in the elbows. This is all you get. It's made out of this stinking, the torso is made out of this terrible hard plastic. Terrible. Look at it.
Hey, you heard what Toy Quest 101 said? He said Herc done went outside to the garage under his old school throwback boombox and breakdancing cardboard fold out.
You ain't lying. Now, as opposed to, so once again, this is the Toy Biz.
Yes. I remember that.
So the elbows on the Toy Biz Quest toys, the elbows don't move at all. You're stuck like this. As opposed to,
wow, that's a really old figure.
Right. This is the McFarlane, Michael Jai White, Spawn. Articulation everywhere. All right. It doesn't look like that phony plastic, like this stupid torso. And this is what I mean by, so when I say, the only reason I bought Toy Biz toys was because they came out with characters nobody else did. So on top of W Bridge, I also have a strong guy.
My God. Edwin Diaz says he still sleeps with that figure under his pillow.
So like this is the strong guy. No one else has done this.
All right.
Cannonball. No one has done this. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, but I bought those figures within the last 10 years. You know what I mean? So like, even though I like how they make the character, nobody else does. I just hate the figures themselves.
Okay.
I really hate the figures themselves because, like, yeah, I hate them.
It hurt. It's disappointing. So you thought, now that they can't see, now that the Marvel Legends, that's what DJ Dante was reiterating on. Right. They've come out with they came out with a new line through Marvel Legends, but they did the old packaging.
And that's what I was saying. The Marvel Legends, that's what Dante had to tell me, because like what will happen is the minute I see a Toy Biz packaging, I'm not even looking at it. Get that crap away from me. I hate it. And then, like I said, Dante was like, "Oh no, that ain't Toy Biz. That's something else." And he like literally grabbed the package and was like, and if you do this, you know, Dante, he can't tell. He just can't tell you what it is.
No, he has to express it to you.
So, in 2013, you know, they had switched over to Marvel Legends, right? Because you know, and y'all left me with him.
Hey, that wasn't my fault, man. I was just like, hey, because I had to leave because I had to take care of that situation with Fatal. I had to go get that autograph
with him by myself. That's my dog, though. But man, when I tell you that man is in oversaturation of useless information that he has no problem telling you, that's my dog, though. But boy, that boy can talk.
What's up, Eurovision? How you doing? Yeah, man. But like me personally, I think for me, I wish Fader was on it because I would like to pick his brain about that. But I personally think, honestly, the hype, like right now, it's the hype is going to move a lot for the animated series because now Iron Studios just came out with a whole line of the X-Men. They came out with a Storm, just like from the show, with the hairstyle and the white outfit. They came out with a Gambit. They came out with the Wolverine. I believe they came out with the
Hey,
Rogue.
that's my only part because I'm going to tell you right now, this is the best thing Marvel has put out in about 3 years, Joe. Like this, especially on Disney Plus. This is the best thing. Like when I tell you, I don't know how they, I don't know how they were able to create to convince the upper management at Disney to just let them keep their vision and not interfere. But when I tell you the character development in this show is amazing. However, once again, you've literally fit like 8 different comic book storylines in a 10-episode series,
Right.
which annoyed me a little bit because I'm just like, okay, did y'all really throw all of this in one episode? Seriously? Like I need a longer stretch. I need more. But the show is good. The show is good. And the thing I love about the show,
Go
this
ahead.
is the coolest Cyclops you will ever see on any screen. This is the best Cyclops. The most
Well, from what I've seen for the series, yeah, you're right. He is good.
This is the most developed Cyclops you've seen in any media. And like the stuff, it makes sense, but like I said, it just moves too fast. I just wish they would just slow some of this stuff down. But
Now, when you mean slow down, do you mean like
so
give
for
you
instance,
more meat for the origins of it, or what?
There is no reason on God's green earth the Inferno series should have came and went in one episode.
Mm-hmm.
The Inferno storyline, there is no way that should have came and went in one episode. Like
Right.
literally. Then they also had the Extinction Agenda storyline. One episode. The whole like it is so much stuff they are literally now. I could have done without the Mojo stuff because I hate all things. Like that's the one. Okay, that's one of 2 things about X-Men that I don't like anything dealing with Mojo. I hate anything dealing with Lalandra and them damn bird people. Hate it all. Hate all. So we don't need that.
Okay.
But
okay.
the one thing I will say is that they have minimized Wolverine. And when I say minimized Wolverine, he's not a major part of the story, but when they use him, it's impactful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because so many years Wolverine has been the source of the whatever it is. If it says X-Men on it, you might as well just call it Wolverine part whatever the hell, because it's always about him. But I love
that was the whole series. Yeah, that's what they did back then. Yeah.
The fact that this series does not saturate us with a bunch of Wolverines, but when they use him, it is so effective. It is so effective, and he lets loose. So I love that about the series.
Hey, Edwin Diaz said that's dope. I still have the Pit and the Hulkbuster bats.
man, brother.
I'll tell you one thing. You know what would have been a good storyline, and the hype would probably move, but I don't know where Dale Keown is. I don't know if the chat knows, but that Pit, if they come out with a Pit series, animated,
ice.
All right. I mean that will blow my mind to come out with Pit. Oh my God. I'm such a fan of Pit that I have 2 #1 Pits in my comic collection. But yeah, What do you guys think? What do you think moves the hype? What moves the hype right now? What drives the market up?
So I can say
There you
without a
go.
shadow.
There goes. We got the
Yeah,
X-Men 97 line. There you go. See?
I missed out on the Gambit, the Cyclops. I could really care less about Jean Grey.
These are the statues, and the statues aren't that overly priced. They're like anywhere from, I believe, yeah, those are statues.
Oh wow! I thought those were I thought those were action figures.
No, those are the statues from the Iron Studios, as you can see, and they did the cell shading exactly like from the show. So, and the pricing is not too bad. They're ranging from, I believe it's 150, 160 to like 200.
Oh, okay,
roughly.
that ain't bad at all.
No,
So
it's good price. And go ahead.
Chicago Darkside said they're trying to hit a lot of the major storylines to make sure that they get a second season. Chicago Darkside, based off of what I've seen from last week, from the last show, I already know what the second season is going to be about. And I swear for Lord,
What?
Want it.
Okay. So you're thinking out something, you're assuming something that might happen.
Onslaught is coming.
Jesse Hernandez said it's 125 to 135, which that's even better, the pricing. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that.
Where can I purchase these?
You could go to Iron Studios, ironstudios.com. They usually have them there. Or you can also check BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store. You could go on there and check it out too.
Didn't we just say not to buy nothing from them a couple of weeks ago?
No, that's Toys Wonderland.
Oh, okay. Toys Wonderland.
Yeah. You could check BBTS, you could check Sideshow, and you can also go to Iron Studios Direct. Or if you want, talk to Marcos from Collector Zone. Don't forget about Collector Zone because Marcos, he gets all Iron Studios thing. Let's not forget that.
I would get everybody in this picture except Jean Grey because I just hate her. I hate her.
Okay, what if she's a Dark Phoenix?
I don't care what she is. She needs to stay dead as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Fatal Collector said Collector Zone has a better deal. So yeah. So DJ Herc, definitely check out Collector Zone.
For sure.
Talk to Marcos, man. Talk to Marcos. You met him.
Let me get this cruise out the way, and then I can start buying stuff again. This cruise is kind of expensive.
Yeah. I know. So when are you leaving on your cruise, by the way?
So I leave next Thursday to go to Miami. So because the ticket prices were cheaper, we decided to leave on Thursday night.
Okay.
The cruise leaves Sunday, comes back that Saturday, and because the plane tickets were much cheaper, we gonna stay till the Tuesday after we get back. So I'm gonna be gone for close to 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, well you need it. You need it.
I do. I ain't been on vacation in so long. You know what I'm saying? In my job, I work with a bunch of idiots and retarded people. So, you know,
how many of you guys can relate to that?
Seriously, I literally work with a bunch of idiots, dealing with a bunch of people who are idiots also.
Your Vision just asked you a question. He said, where are you going on your cruise?
So we're supposed to be going to the Dominican Republic, which I'm really scared to go to with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping I can keep my head. I'm trying to my whole thing. Keep your eyes on her, brother. Keep your eyes on her. We is not about to do this. We do not want this. Like, you ever seen that episode, Fresh Prince when Will Smith was going out with Vivica Fox?
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Yeah, I don't want that. I ain't saying she would do it, but you know,
right.
I just you know, because like everybody told me about the Dominican. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to Cove Turk. It's a 6-day cruise. So we go to Cove Turk and some other.
Oh, snap.
We're going to the Bahamas. what is
Fatal
her?
just shared. He's talking about the LBS Wonder Woman. I like.
Hate it.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. What is your opinion on it? Because me personally, I for LBS for Legendary Beast, I like it, but I there's something that's throwing me off, and I'm not saying it's supposed to look like someone
I
because
am
Wonder
because
Woman.
at first glance, it looked like Gal, right? But when I
Like,
after I,
what?
about 2 seconds, I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
But see, there's the thing. I think they need. I don't
I
want to
think
be so. I'm
they
not
need
being
to
harsh.
replicate
I
that.
think they need to beautify her more because it looks more like China as opposed to Wonder Woman. You get what
You
you
know what?
know?
I think? So if you're gonna tell me this is not Gal Gadot, I'm fine with it. But at least put some lipstick on this broad. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, I'm
Well,
good.
I
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
these are. I believe this is the prototype, though. But I
Oh,
still think that the scope for I don't I believe there's a prototype. Maybe there could be some tweaking. No offense to JC. I'm just saying. I believe a little bit more beautified or shaping the face. Like,
you know,
see
you
on
know what I
on
would
an angle, it looks good right there.
yeah, but you know what I would like to see? A Wonder Woman
Because
like
the cheekbones are really high to me. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
if it was me,
Yes.
right, I could make corrections to this sculpture. I'm going to tell you what I would do. Okay, you know what? I don't like the lipstick on this thing. Never mind. What I would do is literally put like 2 scars across her left cheek, one across the
Why?
forehead. I would like so I
You want
have
a battle damage Wonder Woman?
yes. I want a battle damaged Wonder Woman because
Okay.
every Wonder Woman I've seen is this beautiful, muscular woman. You know what I'm saying? And some, give me one that got popped a couple of times. Give me a Wonder Woman with some
Okay.
blood on it, with some
Okay. So
scars.
you want
And
you well I yeah. I get what you're saying. I get
and
what
that's
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big I don't collect
The statue
like
doesn't look too bad though. I mean,
actually, in all honesty, now I'm saying the whole thing, it doesn't. The picture on the right, yeah, that doesn't look bad at all. However, my thing is,
hmm
like, can I get a female statue or a female action figure with battle damage? How often do we see that? How often do we really see that?
that's true.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
and like one that really like been put through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? Like scars on her face, scars on her body, part of her clothes torn off. See, the problem with this is you can't have part of her clothes torn off because she ain't got too much to wear in the first place.
Look, Fatal said he agrees with you. He says the battle damage head sculpt should come with every piece.
No, I ain't talking about about that head. I mean like arms. Let me see scars on the arm, on her upper boob. Let me see some leg scars. Let me see some clothes ripped. I want to see a battle, like a real, like a battle damaged Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying?
I
Period.
mean, it is a good idea. JC, if you listening, it would you the only one can do it because you gave us a Hulk and you saw how you did the pans on the LBS Hulk where it was ripped and all that. Maybe you could do something like that. What was that, Fatal? Let me see what Fatal said. Fatal said something.
Panties I made more granny panty like.
Yeah, that's true. I
She
think
gave me
they.
the
But see, on the sculpt, he's talking about the sculpt. I think they should come a little bit more high on the hip area. You get what I'm saying? Stretch marks. What do you say? Critical mass says stretch marks and bullet wounds hurt, and he started laughing. He said stretch marks and bullet wounds. Yeah, but in all honesty, I mean, the physique in itself, yeah, you're right, Jesse Hernandez. The physique does look good. It does look good. I like it overall in comparison to some of the pictures that was shown. I do like the sculpt in general. And with the lipstick that was shown that Fatal just pulled up on the screen, thank you, Fatal, for sharing that. That one looks good too. I just, it. I don't know. Maybe, I'm just seeing it, but it just looked like the cheekbones were really high. Like the face was a little bit long, and the cheekbones were really high. To me, in my opinion, but still, it looks really good.
You know what? You know what figure would sell like hotcakes right now if anybody had the nerve to make it? It's not a comic book character though.
Okay.
Jade
What?
Cargill. You make a
Oh
Jade
man.
Cargill character, right? If you make a Jade Cargill statue right now, man, that thing would be off the shelf.
I think PCS is let me see. Fatal. Does PCS mess with the line of the wrestling? The one where they made The Rock, Undertaker, and Stone Cold. Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Like if you give me a Jade and Bianca in them red outfits, I'd buy that statue.
Man, that in all honesty, that would look really dope. Because they did. I believe it is PCS. I'm pretty sure they did Stone Cold. They did
Okay.
a Rock, and the Rock. They did two sculpts where you could swap out the body. They did the one where when he became the Rock with just the Brahma Bull statue with the Brahma Bull symbol, and then they did the recent one where he's got his full integrated tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
And then they also did Undertaker where he's like that, which I think Fatal has that statue also.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna do a body switch for the Rock, you need to do pre-steroids and post-steroids. Like catch the Rock when he was, had his little curly fade.
You're talking about the Rocky Maivia one, but the one that they did was the Rock where he had his short hair, his short fade, and where he would wear the glasses. They did that. You could swap out the torso for the other torso where he's bald head and he's got the full tattoo on his chest and arm. Yeah, that's in the Belfry. What is up? He said, "What's up to us?" That's what I'm saying.
Going on, Bats in the Belfry. Belfry.
Hey, so
if you did a Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill with them with the World Tag Team Women's Tag Teams belts in their hands, I think it'll sell like hotcakes right now.
Yeah, but wasn't that when they were were at AEW at the time?
No, Bianca Belair has never been with that crap company. Jade started there. She's there no longer.
Because they drafted her, right? WWE drafted her or whatever.
Her contract was up. AEW offered her a lot of money to come back, and she said, "No, let me go to the biggest company in the world."
Okay.
And a place that knows what to do with my career. So right now, her and Bianca Belair are the women's tag team champions, and them girls look amazing. Yeah, the match was a little sloppy, but Jade Cargill is she's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? She's still pretty new. So she's going.
Oh no, but this is the thing. Jade Cargill, she's gonna bring in the people, bro. She is. She is.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody needs to do a statue of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill winning the tag team champions, bro. Like I would buy.
Hey, Fatal, what do you think about that? Would you get that Jade Cargill? I know he would. You know he would.
Yeah, I know he would. If you say otherwise,
yeah,
that man is a whole That man has a whole Alice toy in his house. So I know daggone well he'll buy Jade Cargill.
Boy, I swear. We putting you out there, bro. We putting you out there.
Yeah, do dolphins swim in the DR? I don't know. I ain't left the country since I was in the military, so I've never been to the DR in my entire life.
I believe the dolphins do swim in the DR because I think my sister, because my sister she goes on many cruises, and I think they do. I think one time they even did it where they swam with the dolphins.
So yeah, I've never been to a luxury company. I mean, a luxury country. I've always gone to some really crappy place with crappy weather, with a bunch of dudes, and the women are all covered up.
Look at you, you terrible. I know it. So hey, so for you guys in the chat, you already know what my boy DJ Herc is looking forward to in the DR. No, man, but I do hope you have a blessed time, man.
Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Me too.
No rain, no rain. Enjoy the Bahama Mamas, whatever they make out there, and just enjoy the weather, man.
I'm saying I'm gonna enjoy every drink they give me. Do you know how much that drink package was?
Tell me.
$856. So
Oh, you better take advantage of it.
no, I did, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, yeah, it was like, yeah, you got to buy the drink package for both people in your room.
Your vision says he said in the DR, you better keep your glasses on.
Brother, I only need these to read with.
He said you better keep them sunglasses on, man.
Oh, yeah, buddy. You ain't lying about that. However, my cousin has already said, hey, brother. So my cousin goes to like the DR like 3 times a year. And he was like,
okay,
you need to come. I'm scared to go with y'all, brother. I'm scared to go with y'all. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm in my relationship. I don't know, brother. Y'all be on some debauchery. I try not to be on that. I try to be good. I try to be good. I really do. Y'all be on some straight debauchery and just
they be on another level, huh?
Yeah, this dude be sitting in pictures. I should be like, wow, really? Wow. That is impressive. So, it's all good.
So yeah, man. But definitely back to that thing, man. Another thing I was thinking about too, like there hasn't been too much push for driving the market as far as movies because we haven't really gotten anything. What did we get? I mean,
so I'm gonna say this. So like when Disney first bought Marvel,
go ahead.
I forgot. Oh, that's his name. Bob Iger made it very clear. He made it very clear. We don't want to push women. We don't want to push characters of color because they don't market well. Those are his exact words. Bob Iger. Yeah. They don't market well. Women and characters of color. Now,
and this is through what? Marvel?
Yeah. It's through Marvel.
Then why did they push Miss Marvel?
No. We talking about, so that was Bob Iger's. If I'm not mistaken, Bob Iger is gone. But
okay.
But that's those, like, it's a book out on what happened between Marvel and Disney when they first bought the company. It's a book out there, and that was the thing. Like Bob Iger made it very clear: we are not going to push We're not going to push characters of color. We're not going to push women because they don't sell. Then Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the marketing is dependent on the person in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes so now I will say this: since Black Panther, I should have went to the Navy. Man, they don't do nothing but mop. They don't do nothing but swab the deck. But
he said better class of women.
I mean, well, yeah, but yeah, Joe, like the Navy, nah,
That's
bro.
critical mass for you. That's critical mass. You know,
I,
critical.
I couldn't do the Navy, bro. You're not gonna call me a seaman, and you're not gonna call me seaman and have me walking around in a little bow tie. I was going to join the military. I wanted to do something. So,
Hey, no offense to the Navy, man. Hey, no offense, bro. We keep it.
Navy, Army, but you know what I'm saying. So sometimes the person in charge makes the determination how you're going to market, and they're kind of blinded to what's going on.
That's true.
That could change you. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
like, and that's one reason why. But at the same time, Black Panther came out. Now we're saturated in color and women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, so I watched this YouTube page called New Rock Stars, right?
Okay.
Page, and they do really good with breaking down like movies, TV shows, especially the superhero stuff, right? When I tell you the uncomfortable show I've ever watched them do was trying to critique Echo, right?
Okay.
Because they really wanted to say how bad it was, but did not want to offend Native Americans or indigenous people or whatever it is we're calling them these days.
Yeah.
I don't,
Okay.
So, and like that's problematic because if the show sucks, the show just sucks. It doesn't matter what color people are in it. The show sucked. But you could tell because this is like they're sponsored by, like, they can make their own Marvel t-shirts with no problem and all that stuff. And just like the uncomfortability in that show, watching them trying to critique Echo without really critiquing it, I was like, this is ridiculous. But that's the society we live in right now. You know what I mean?
True.
So,
True.
You know,
well, it's just like the Eternals. That movie sucked.
It sucked ass. I'm sorry. It sucked ass. It did. It was
it sucked. You had all types of reasons in there, but it just sucked. It did.
You had the whole rainbow in there, literally. The whole rainbow. Yeah. That movie was garbage. And
it was garbage.
They were actually about to make a part 2. They just recently, like within the last 6 months, said, "Okay, yeah, we're not going to make an Immortals part 2." Oh, y'all just realized it 6 months ago. Yeah, no one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see it.
Nobody wants to see it.
This big stupid giant sticking halfway out of the earth. We're not going to address it. We're just going to let it go, huh? We're just not going to address that at all. Like, my issue right now with Marvel is like it's too much stuff just being washed over. Like, keep in mind, after Secret Invasion, the president said he is declaring war on all Asgardians. Did he not say that? Not all Asgardians, but powers, right? Then the Marvels come out. What happened to the war on the superpowered people? We just gonna just totally ignore that. No, I'm sorry, not superpowered people. Anybody not from Earth. That's what he said. It is a war on anybody, any extraterrestrial people on the planet.
Right.
That would be Miss Marvel.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that would be Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yes.
That would be everybody in New Asgard. And like, and that's the issue with Marvel right now. It's just kind of like, hey man, the president said we going to war with all these extraterrestrials. When does that start? That's the only exciting part of the Secret Invasion TV show. I was just like, oh, okay, now we're going someplace. And then the Marvels came out. It was just like, okay, well, All right. Well, I guess we're not. Thunderbolt Ross is the Harrison Ford's the president now, so I guess he scaled back on everything. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of people had assumptions that he was going to be like Red Hulk and all
That's
that.
what it was. Remember, I told you McDonald's put out a toy that was going to let. They put out a Red Hulk. That's what they did. They put out a Red Hulk toy. So now everybody's like, oh, okay, well, Harrison Ford is going to be the new Red Hulk. That's what it was. They put out a Red Hulk toy that's going to be promoted around the time that movie comes out. They announced it already. So yes, Harrison Ford will be the Red Hulk because McDonald's already put a toy out for it. It hasn't come out yet. They announced.
I am not looking forward to that.
It was the Red Hulk. Harrison Ford, Red Hulk.
I am not looking forward to that. But either way, it's about that time. We're gonna be closing up now and all that because we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it at 8:30 per the main man himself, Fatal the Collector, and all that. So, but either way, man, DJ Herc, it's as always, it's a pleasure.
Always, brother,
to be able to conversate with you. Hopefully, hopefully, I can get this laptop working in the right way, and I could be able to show pictures and all that.
I just literally want to say to like all the other cool nerds who are usually here who left us hanging on this night.
There you go. You got the mic. Do it.
Oh. Darth Rashi, Jomo, DJ Dante, and everybody else who's normally on here. Y'all left us hanging. It's cool. I still love you guys. I love you. I love you guys. I love y'all to death.
But we love you. We love you, bro.
It's all good though. We held it down for a second. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm about to go and scour the YouTube universe to see if any of y'all is on somebody else's show right now.
if Darth Rashid, if you betrayed us, it's gonna be a problem.
I don't think he do that. If Darth Rashid ain't here, it's normally for a reason.
Yeah, it's always is for a reason. But
so you know, Jomo, Darth Rashid, even DJ Dot, even Mr. Freeze, Dante. You're Mr. Also. So I'm gonna take for granted the show gonna go on as usual, and everybody will be back on next Monday. But hey, you folks be blessed. Make sure you hit my website, djhercules.com. Check out some of my mixes. There's somebody on here I owe a mix to. Fatal never told me. He never gave me the information. So if you haven't gotten my thumb drive yet, it's because Fatal never told me who it was or where it's supposed to go.
I believe it was Your Vision.
Okay, so once Fatal gives me your information, you will get your thumb drive. He hasn't given me that yet.
Yeah. But yeah. So what you got any more plans? Anything else coming up?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, like I said, right now I hit the DJ Hercules page, djhercules.com. You know, I got gigs coming up and stuff like that. But you know, right now on TikTok on Wednesday nights, I am if you like house music, tune in to Master Xavier Joshua, who is a house DJ in Chicago on TikTok. I'll be on there doing a 20-minute set every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And these dudes will go from 7 p.m. till 5 in the morning. So if you love house music, that's the place to go. I'll be right back.
All right. As far as me, y'all already know what it is. I definitely will be doing some unboxings. I promise to my peoples out there. I promise to get to these unboxings, show you what I got in the C2E2 haul and all that. And I also have a giveaway, and I'm going to do the giveaway announcement. I'm probably going to do 2 giveaways, 2 different art prints to give out to 2 lucky winners on my page. So one of them is going to be a Darth Revan statue. A Darth Revan, not Darth Revan statue. Correction, Darth Revan art print signed by Damon Bowie. And then another one is going to be another art print. I just got to choose which one it is. But other than that, I will be doing furthermore some unboxings and all that. And also I'll be talking about some new items that'll be coming up on pre-order and all that. Plus, we're going to we'll meet us back at 7 o'clock next Monday, 7:05. Don't be late.
Where we going in July in Michigan? Where we going to?
Oh, yes. Also, do not forget that we are going to StatueCon. Yours truly, DJ Hurt, is going to be there. He's going to be there. And we're going to have a blast. Go ahead.
$10 for an autograph. All right.
See that? $10 for an autograph. What about a photo?
If you are a subscriber to this page, I'll take a picture with you for free. Boom.
See that? See that? See that? You get all that in a bag of tips.
It's me.
Plus, of course, you know your boy Redeemer 23 Collectibles is gonna be there. We're gonna have a blast along with Fatal the Collector. Everybody's we just gonna go out there and have a good time, a good blessed time. We're gonna eat well. We're gonna have a blast on there.
Okay, and here is Fatal's console. I don't know what's going on.
What you gonna do?
There goes Fatal the Collector
to come out. This way right here, because they not going to them saying. All right there. You see somebody? No, but they're gonna be coming out.
Say hello to Fatal. Fatal, you want to take us out of here? Yeah, I say you want to take us on out? You want to do the outro?
Oh my God!
We love you guys. Peace. God bless.
Okay, you know what? I'll do it.
Go ahead. You do it. Go.
All right. This is DJ Hercules. We're going to take you on out tonight. I want to say thank you for everybody who came in tonight. We appreciate you. Make sure you tap that screen. Make sure you tap that like button. It may not mean much to you, but it means a lot to us. So, this is the KooLNerdz Lounge, episode 52. Thank you for coming in. I can't rhyme like Fatal, but I will say, God bless you. Good night. Love, soul, and peace. We out of here.
It's Fatal the Collector.
Statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave our followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
Better let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this KooLNerdz nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, in any kind of weather, we collecting forever.
Just like, comment, and subscribe to Fatal the Collector.